Hi, Michelle. Yes, it's cool. I don't know what you're thinking about, but um, what you have, I don't know what experience and what you're, but if you think this is interesting, really good training, free, is available from Future Learn. Uh, I will recommend. So the introduction to linked data, I'm not a specialist myself, but this speaks about the next version of the web. It's free. It's 3 weeks. You have to spend some time. It's rather technical. You have to start learning the Spark language, but it's so magic. I can show you some cool things here now. If we go to this is my notepad, and I think I have here. This is so cool. So here you have a technical question. The object Picasso is this object. Then you put together what has he created, what subjects are created by him, and if we found them, we take the location object and extracts the coordinates and display it on the map. So here we have it. This is Wikidata querying, and it's in something called DBpedia. So here you have the question. You would like to have the creator, Pablo Picasso, and we would like to take the location object. From the location object, we will extract the location, the coordinates. So when I run this, we also have default view map. So now I will see all the stuff inside DBpedia telling about Picasso's artworks. So here I have the free dancer. It's in a collection from Tate Gallery, and it's described in those Wikipedias. So if we go to the free dancer, it's connected to Pablo Picasso, and if you go out here and look on the wiki data item, it's data item Q2358667, and it's explained in Norwegian, Swedish, and Finnish, Spanish, French, and so on. So if I steal this and move over to this place, maybe this place, yes, this is cooler. So then I can, here is another way to display the Wikidata. And we don't have any more sources more than this. But if we, where did we have there? And we had over here. We had Dear Picasso over there. So then if we go and look for example, Picasso, this is another tool. It generates a tree based on the semantic data on the web. So we have Pablo Picasso over here. We had another person over there. Uh-oh. Normally you get links down here normally. I think this is some testing. But it's so cool. So back to your question. And this is another entry. Uh-oh. Where can I find an index of Wikidata IDs? The basic concept is that you could link Wikidata have their ID, we have our own ID in Wikitree and so on, and then we can say this is the same person. So if you go to Shakespeare in Wikipedia, then my understanding is that if they have added a item, then you have it out here. So then you can see Q this as William Shakespeare. So if we go out here, then you had 3 dances here, and then we go and take I don't feel that the Wikitree people speak in this concept. Now we have William Shakespeare, and then we have enormous a lot of people linking here, and here I think Wikitree should be part of it. Here seems that the National Library of Israel has done bad coding, but I could be wrong. But if we can go and look here, and we can see if we have the British Encyclopedia Britannica. Uh-oh, a bad Earl. That's not good. Or maybe it's in the user phase. Find the grave. So you have the grave of William Shakespeare here. So what I linked to some TED lecture, and the cool thing here, Tim Berners-Lee, he was in 1989. He was sitting down and got some documents from a friend, and then he was told, please access this site, convert this document, and so on. And then he thought, why don't we have hyperlinks? And no one understood what he was saying. Now everyone understands that you link from one place to another place. And that's what Kelvin, see if I can. Here we have this. I can't. Yeah. Kevin, here he has a presentation where he looks into the future, and that we don't link between documents, we link between objects. And as Tim speaks about, the new thing is then it's loosely coupled, which is not easy to understand. But it means that I decide what sources I would like to access. And that's the same we have with internet. Uh-oh. And you don't surf everything on the internet. You will not use every data on the internet. So that's the basic principle. He has a good, here I have done more things. Picasso, how it linked, Samuel Adams, Samuel Willard, who is this one, Beethoven, who is Beethoven on Wikitree. So those two should be connected then, because they are the same object. But he has a 5-star open link data presentation, which is good. And that's about just putting things out on the web. That's what we are doing in Wikitree. Make it available in a structure form. We do it in a sense. We have this unique ID. But if you go down to the bio section, it's just free text. So then we are on level number 1, when we look on the bio section, if we look at born, deaf, and so on, then we are on number 2. We could be on level 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 in the bio section if we started to use templates. That's the way Wikitree do. If you if we look into Wikipedia, and look on Picasso, so the way they add structured data is that they have the same base concept as we have, but they have added a template, and the template is this section out here. You have templates here, you have structured info also, and you have more templates down here. So then you can do show. So this is also templates. They are using much more than we do in Wikitree. So this is a way to navigate better than the categories. But if we look into this, we do edit source, and I hope yes. And here you see now the info box. So the info box is the feeder to the Wikidata. So here we have the birth date, the death date, nationality, and so on and so on. So then if we go out to the Wikidata item, I'm not a specialist on this, then you can see date of birth, free references. Why can't I see from where it came? Uh-oh. Here I can see. Took some time. So imported from the English Wikipedia, stated in, integrated, stated in. So then they have from 3 different places. But here you have a map that the object Picasso has a property P569, and that property 569 is matched in something called an ontology to the info box used on the profile. So if we go to the Picasso, then we have info box artist. That's the template, and then they have the birth date here, so that's matched. So if we can see, if I can go to template, no. Here. So this is template info box artist, where you have all those fields. And this one is used in profiles like this. And then we can Gustav Klimt, I think I know. In this person's, so here you have Gustav Klimt. Here you have born, deaf, and I think this is the same info box template. And if I go out here and check on Wikidata, we have him as Q369. So then if we do like that, no, Q, no, it says it's the creator. Now the question is, he has something in there? 44 results, yes. So then we get Gustav Klimt, the places, and if we do like table, then we should get the location of those. So they have the coordinates on portrait of a lady with a cap, beach grow, and so on. And if we display it as a map, so the cool thing now is that you start linking not pages but data. And if you see on this data, we have one reference, and that reference from Wikimedia Commons. Collection, also from Wikimedia Commons. So this head of a woman doesn't have any Wikipedia articles. If we take, do we have any bigger museum? Then we have an article in Wikipedia, English version. But here it looks that it's not fed from, it's maybe directly input into this. It's really cool. I don't know if I answer your question. So the index is just Wikidata ID, and you have places like this is this is some EU project. So you have a lot of sources everywhere. Here is a Swedish data portal where you have open data that could be connected. And I think you had on Twitter, you had yeah, here is some way to display how the open data available. So here you have DPmedia, but you have also a lot of other resources, and more will come. Open data, Scotland, crime. And I think if you have Tim Berners-Lee, Twitter, if you follow him on Twitter, then there is a open data barometer. So then you can see how different countries are approaching this. So UK is the best, and so on and so on. Yeah, I haven't read this so much. But I recommend you Future Learn, this training. I try to put up a link which could be interested. if you're interested in this. It's rather complex, this Spark language. It's not for everyone. You saw the language in this. And they're using something called the triplets. I'm trying to learn this. Maybe you have it here. Yeah, we have it here. So what you say here is what you display, and if you take it in a table, it's easy to understand. So you get the label, the coordinate, the subject. You do a question, find all creator where the creator is Picasso. Then you see if they have a location, and you put it out and display. And they have in this link, they have some example. List of president with cause of death. Alzheimer and so on. Maybe you can do tree maps so you can see. Was not so interesting. How many state is U-state border? Birthplaces of composers. Crazy big amount. Location of battles and so on. I think data of Douglas Adams. This is genealogy. So here you have the data you get from a person then. And that by asking Wikipedia. And then we say Douglas Adams is 42. And then you ask for his properties. Yeah. Hope it makes some sense.